Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been, I don't know, a week or maybe even 2 weeks since the last update. I've been a busy boy. I've been doing my coding and I've just got back from 2 days up at Avalon. It's a nice coastal spot in the northern Sydney beaches. I went and saw a good friend, great artist, Sam Clark, who started this bad boy on me. I'll put up a proper picture of it, you can see it. This nice little rib tickler. That's the first session of 2. He's got his own studio in Avalon, Wayfarers. Yeah, so I got tattooed by Sam Clark. So for those that know tattoos, probably know Sam. He's been in the industry for 20 plus years, I'm guessing. That sounds about right. Maybe close to. He's done my whole arm here and my back. He was based up in Noosa in Queensland, so I've flown up there. Noosa as well, lovely spot. I highly recommend going there. We're actually going there again later this year. Obviously not for Sam because he's here now. I used to fly up there and go back-to-back days to get my tattoos done. I was shitting my pants just thinking about getting my ribs. I'm so sensitive on my side. I hate being touched there. My missus, whenever she wants to annoy me, she'll come and like poke me there because she knows how much I hate it. I was already shitting myself prior to the appointment. So when I spoke to Sam initially, I'm like, look, I want to get my ribs done. I don't want to commit to a full day because I don't think I can sit a full day. And we pretty much did a full day. It was always going to be a 2-session project, but holy shit, that one takes the cake for the most painful tattoo that I've got. Well, I've got this one here on my lower stomach. That's a close second. I'm more tattooed than I'm not. I've experienced all the different really painful areas. I'm okay with sitting. I have an okay pain tolerance. I'm no hero. I'm going to tell you that, all of my tattoos, they've all hurt to some degree. I'm not one of those heroes that say, oh, I fell asleep during my tattoos. I barely felt it. No, they're lying. All right. They all hurt. They suck to get done, but it's the process that I enjoy and the art that I've got on me for life afterwards. Anyway, yep, ribs, no good. My big boy pants are soiled. Got a couple of skid marks on them. They're in the wash. So I'm already terrified for the next session to finish that up. And I've also got, the other side of my ribs free. So I have to match it. That's something I'll worry about much later on. But yeah, I think I'll definitely be sticking to half-day sessions. I've never used any numbing cream or any other real medication. In the later ends of the session yesterday, Sam put some spray on there to help me get through the last hour because I was not in a good state. Definitely did help for a bit, but it got to a point where I'm like, look, can you just get it to a state where you're happy and we can carry on the next session? We got a good chunk done, all of the blacks, I think that's most of, if not all of the shading of the face. When I got home where we were staying yesterday, I was in a world of pain for like 2 hours. I've never felt that pain post-tattoo before. It's what you got to go through if you want something sick tattooed on you. Next time, no more big boy. I've got nothing to prove. I've had enough done, so we'll just do whatever we can do to get through it. Anyway, the last week or 2, I have also been busy doing some code, adding some features. I had some really great chats with Sam and one of the other artists there, Chris Copping, about where I'm at, where I want to go, how to get there, and everything in between. I really needed to have that time with one of the industry's greats just to try and figure out, is this something that is actually useful, and what do I need to do to get to that initial state where I can get it in the hands of these artists so it can start being used. I'm very motivated to smash through some of this, aside from the fact that I feel pretty run down today, as you do sometimes after a big tattoo session. Getting needles rammed into you for any period of time will kind of drain you. I don't know if I'll get anything done today. I'll run you through what I did get done in this last week. I'll figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing this week. I have a good general idea of where to go, and I think I want to start hitting up tattoo studios. I'll rock up if I can speak to some of these artists in person just to show them where I'm going. But I want it to be in a bit of a better state first. So I just got to tidy up some bits and pieces. The UI of the map, it's not ideal. I think it would be good to have a community of industry experts that are able to moderate between them so I don't have to rely on any automatic moderation or taking it into my hands. In an ideal world, I would love to be able to cross-reference their license number with a database to say, okay, this is a legit artist, they can have their profile. I just don't think such a thing exists. I'm not sure if it's publicly available, but I'll have to look further into that. But yeah, I'll show you what I got done this last week, and any thoughts, questions, concerns, let me know. If you want your ribs tattooed, if you want to go to a nice chill spot in the northern beaches of Sydney, head up to Avalon Wayfarers Tattoo Studio, see Sam, see Chris, or there's also, I think Jules is the name, Julian Tats, something like that. She's only recently moved up there. She's doing a sleeve for one of my good mates. All three of them do a different style, I suppose, of neo-traditional is where it would, the umbrella in which their styles fall under. So yeah, great artists up there. Go see them, get some work done, buy some merch, support your local tattoo artist, and yeah. Alright, so this is where I got to this last week. One of the first things you might notice is I changed the layout of the profile UI here. It was a lot bigger before, it took up more space than it needed to, so I cleaned that up. I think the images should be more prominent, so that was tidied up. Condensed this. It's still not exactly as I would like it, but it looks nicer than it was before. The second thing that I added was the ability to add rates. Nothing is being done with this at the moment, but it gives a spot for an artist to add in their full day, half day, or hourly rates. I know that there are some artists that have weird ways of configuring their rates, but I thought this is almost the standard. You don't have to fill in any of the fields. For example, if you don't do full days, or if you don't do an hourly rate, you only do half days or whatever, you can just leave it empty. But yeah, like I said, this data isn't being used anywhere. I want to use that in the map eventually. And the other thing I added was this availability calendar. So if we go to a month where I haven't added anything, so there's no availability for any of these dates at the moment. You want to make a date available, just click on it, you can make it available. And likewise, if you want to make a date unavailable, make it unavailable. You can also do an array of dates. If you want to mark out a whole week, month, or whatever, you can mark available or unavailable as needed. I think that's everything that I got done so far in that last week. I know it's not a whole lot. There was a lot of code tidying up that I did, boring stuff, but it would just make it easier for me further down the line. I added this inquiry link as well, so you can add in the fields here. Where is it? An inquiry link. If you don't have your Instagram set up, or you don't want it via Instagram, you can put in an email address or whatever. So if a user comes to your profile, they can contact you through whatever method you've got there. But yeah, that's where I got to last week. Let me know your thoughts.